Gaming like a noob. Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob, and I call myself Sensomi. And if you subscribe to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do, it would help me out a lot. Now, it's Thursday, it's the Manchester United save, and I think we're just going to jump into it and see what we can do away against West Bromwich in the league. And I think we have the FA Cup after this game against Southampton. West Brom dead last in the Premier League here, so let's see if we are going to save any players. I could do, I mean, he's wanted by Villarreal, but they only want to use him as a cup goalkeeper, and then I can keep him in the club instead. I want to loan him out to be the first choice because he needs games in order to keep developing. So maybe I start him today. I'm going to do that. And then we have right defender. Who's going to play right defender today? We have Bouget and we have Tariq Lamptey. I think we're going to go with Bouget. Central defender. I think we're going to rest Delict for the FA Cup game. And we should have... No, we sold. That's right. Anel is sold now. Yes. We didn't get a lot of money for him, but we did sell him. So we need somebody else to take that central defense position. We have this new German defender coming into the side here. I think I talked about him in the last episode, or if I didn't, this is the... Yeah, I talked about him. I said we were having somebody that we've decided to scout and sign for quite some time, and now has become old enough to get transferred, so he moved in here the 1st of January, and I think we're going to be putting him in. I don't know if he's any good, but let's play him because we want to have a look at him. Looking at the stats here, it looks pretty promising, and current ability might not be that great, but potentially he could be a really good one. So let's hope for that. And we need to rest our central defender for even if they are not really that tired. But I think I want this central lock in the defense against Southampton in the FA Cup. So yeah, and I hope and believe that we will be able to win with Brachila and Schmidt as central defenders against West Bromwich. They're not supposed to be very good, are they? Now we need a right midfielder, and we have Miguel Grisales, Morgan Pearce, Thiago Esteves, Gareth Molan. We have a lot of players, and it would be Thiago if I didn't want to put the better team in against Southampton, as I said. Now, central midfielder here, the defensive one. I think we're going to go for Govidosi since Alfie Devine is suspended and injured. So let's go in on him. Training, additional focus, general rehab. And we put Govidosi as the defensive midfielder. Now the offensive, Andy Stockbridge, or what else do we have that can play there? Florian Wirtz. I think we're going to go with Stockbridge actually. And then as a left midfielder, we're going to go with Garnacho. And up front, I think we're going to go with Woodall and actually rest So we're going to go with Andrew Harper. Now the goalkeeper will of course be our old star David De Gea, or David De Gea, however you want to say it. Ben Carroll. Let's go for Kempschall as well. No, they need to handle this. So let's go with some players that might be coming in. I'm going to go with a couple of star players as well. Let's go like that, and then we go. The last player will be Paul Scholes. This is the team that we're going to play today. Let's hope we can. It's a risk. I should have had perhaps the Fofana or De Ligt on the bench to, if Schmidt doesn't hold up, but yeah. Look at this. It's not the best of team. I'm thinking, what if I change this? Will the star rating change? No. So let's go for that. And we submit the team. It's not going to be easy, this. I'm pretty sure. You can't have 18, but you can have 17. Pretty close. Hopefully close enough. And, well, this is going to be interesting to see what we can do against West Bromwich. As I said, they were dead last in the league table so at the moment. Hopefully they'll be there after this game as well. And yeah, let's pump our fist and go with the assistant's recommendation. Match preview, kickoff, and skip. Here we go. Come on, United. Stockbridge out to Pearce. Pearce. Woodall. No, bad pass by Woodall. So it's a young and it's a promising team with some players that might be quite developed, but yeah, it could be that we're going to struggle in this game. We do have a lot of the stars on rest. Here's Garnacho. Gets to Davis. Davis gets it in there. Oh, come on. That's yours, Barachile. Good. Stockbridge. Garnacho. Davis. Davis gets it in there again. Woodall is there. Oh. But it ends up being a corner, actually. So, yeah. Maybe a penalty. VR's going to have a look. And it's a penalty. Woodall stepping up. Will he manage to score here? Come on, Woodall. Yes! He puts it away. It's 1-0 Manchester United. Oh, it's so lovely. And, yeah, I think we have a good chance of the league title, and I think we have a good chance of getting far in the League Cup or the Carabao Cup. We have already gone quite far in the Carabao Cup, in the FA Cup, and in the Champions League. But the real test will be when we get to face the really good teams in the FA Cup and in the Champions League. That's where we're going to struggle, I think, with this. Oh, let's look at that. Morgan Pearce. Oh, with the team that we have now under development. I think we have a lot of good players. But I think we have a good first 11. If everybody is fresh and so on, I think we're going to have possibility to beat teams like Real Madrid and stuff like that still. But it is, of course, going to be harder now that we are without both Bruno Fernandes and without Erling Haaland, above all, the goal scorer that has meant so much for us. But I think we have a good defense, especially when we have De Ligt, Fofana playing, and good midfield with everybody. Oh, Woodall, close, making his second goal today. And yeah, this is a good lead, and we've started out good with this young, inexperienced team, and it's going to be nice to see what this team can do. Here's Schmidt, Stockbridge, Woodall, and oh, good save by their keeper. And if we can master up a good performance here today and a good win, we could actually see some of the players might be developing here, and that would be super nice, because that's what we want. Of course, we do know that there's loads of potential in the team, with a lot of the players. Stockbridge to Harper. Oh, that was worth, but Harper was offside. Okay, I was just going to say that was worth a better faith, but not when they run offside, of course. But we have definitely been the better team, and look at Schmidt, 7.0 in average rating. I'm happy about that. Dressing room, pump my fist and go with the assistant's recommendation, and we start off the second half. Let's go, Man United. Oh, here they come. That's Stockbridge ball. Now we do have a couple of promising players on the pitch that I believe is actually ready for the step up into the first team. But oh, let's look at this. Oh, come on. Thank you very much. I think that Zakaria Bouget is ready, but he needs to play when the good players are playing, because he's gonna be a weakness since he's young and unexperienced. Here's Harper through. Oh, Andrew Harper, that should have been a goal. I mean, what a mistake by the mid defender there, or the defender in West Bromwich, letting that go to Andrew Harper. And Andrew Harper might have been a bit shocked coming into such a chance. Ooh, another good pass, and Harper not ready to run there either, I feel. Let's see what happens here then. They are actually working their way into the game, which I don't like. Morgan Pearce really tired. Did we bring any? Well, that's just the under 18. Oh, look at that. But I think we're going to place him, because Morgan Pearce was really tired. So I wonder if Molan is making his debut today. Might be. Oh, this isn't looking good. It's 1-1. Oh, it's going to be a VAR check, and it's awarded. I think Garnacho has made his impact today. Is not looked good. Dovey, I think Dovey should be going out as well, and we need to put in Florian Wirtz for him. So Stockbridge needs to play the entire game. Mbappe with a free kick, which creates a counter-attack from West Bromwich. Come on, we need to get a hold of the ball. This isn't good. We certainly need to win here today. Come on, United. Stockbridge, Harper, Mbappe. Come on. We could do it. Davis, come on, a good cross here now from Davis. No, he gets to... Here comes the cross, and oh, Woodall. That's a good finish as well, but a good save from the keeper. So, let's see. Come on, United. Well, the players that has come in hasn't been playing very good. Can I do anything? No. Here they come. You know what? There are 3 minutes left. I'm gonna do... Well, let's hope I just do that. I'm just gonna do that. To see if that will be any help. Mbappe with the corner. I guess this is the last thing happening in the game, and it's headed away. And we're losing points against West Bromwich. Well, I wasn't expecting us to play as good as we did, to be honest. But it's always sad when we lose points. That's what I was going to say. So, yeah, I hope we can bounce back in the FA Cup, and I'll just see you there. And so we're here, and I made a mistake. It's not the FA Cup. It's the Carabao Cup. The next game is the FA Cup, and of course that's against Everton. So we're going to play Southampton. Then we have 2 days of with training, and then we're going to play Everton. So it's going to be tough here now, because we want to use as many of the best players as possible in both of these games. So yeah, we're going to play with some tired players against... or we might be. I haven't decided yet. We're just going to have to wait and see. Let's go for Tariq. Let's go for Delict, for Fofana, and Alphonso Davies, right midfielder, and Thiago Esteves, defensive, Jude Bellingham. Is Stockbridge back in fitness? Yeah, he is. And left midfielder, we're going to go with Florian. And then up front, Kylian Mbappe and Karim Adeyemi. And of course, let's see, we're going to put Adam Ferguson on the bench. As long as I'm trying to lend him out. So far, nobody but Villarreal have been wanting him, and they only wanted to use him as a backup keeper, and then I can keep him here instead. That's what I feel anyway. Bouget and Barachilai, and we're gonna put Joseph Webb on the bench there. Now we need a couple of midfielders. We're gonna go with let's see if we have a right midfielder. Morgan Pearce is pretty much back there. Then we go with Alfie Devine on the bench, and we go somebody that can play on the left. We're going to have Garnacho, and up front we're going to go with Favre as well, to have somebody that can play instead of Stockbridge if he gets too tired. Then we need only one striker, and I guess that's going to be Anthony Woodall. So this is the team today. A little more stars in the team here compared to the team that faced off against West Bromwich. So let's hope that helps us win this game as well. Hopefully with a lot of goals, because if we can win with a lot of goals, we might be considering playing the second leg with a lot of reserves and stuff, because that's going to take place, I think it's 3 days or something after the FA Cup game. So we're going to continue to have a tight schedule here, and the players going to be tired, but should be the same for Southampton. I'm pretty sure they'll play their FA Cup game in between these two meetings here, so they're going to have some tired players as well, and I don't think they have the same broad squad as we have. Look at that goal from Jude Bellingham. That was a glorious strike, I must say. That was beautiful to see. I'm very happy with that. Look at this. Adeyemi, Florian, Davis, Adeyemi, and look at this shot here. Oh, beautiful. Just inside the post, and yeah, we have a lead. Stockbridge with Adeyemi on the run here, but the defender got it. Here's Bellingham to Adeyemi, and oh, no power to the shot. Adeyemi was offside as well, so yeah. Come on, that would have been nice if Bellingham would have passed Adeyemi to score, since it was the other way around in the for the first goal. Let's have a look at this. Is this going to be a penalty, or what is going on here? Yes, it's a penalty review from VAR, and it's a penalty awarded. So I guess Mbappe is going to step up and try and score this. It cost me a lot of money, because he does every time he scores. He cost me a lot of money, and he does it again. Now, the only thing that's good about that is, of course, that if we can take a good lead, 4-5, 6-0 after the first game, we can play with some reserve players in the second leg and rest a couple of players. Or take out at least, or we'll take out 3 players from this game that we feel is getting a bit tired, so that they can be fit for the game against Everton. Here's Florian Wirtz. Oh, that's a poor finish. Well played by the entire team up until the very finish from Florian Wirtz. That wasn't very good, but it was well played up until that, I must say. Here comes Southampton. They have fought their way well to reach the semi-final, I think, and it would be great to win this cup, because that would be a sign that the new generation is up and coming, and we are not in a bad position. I would say that we are not as strong as we was last season, but we all know why. Oh, look at that! Oh, Mbappe with a great strike, but it wasn't to be. Bellingham closing down very good there, but here comes Southampton again. Stockbridge being a bit tired. Here comes Southampton. This isn't looking good. Oh, come on, we want a clean sheet. I'm going to tell them to focus now, because they're letting up Southampton quite a bit here now, and I don't want this to be a tight game, so that we'll go... Oh, good tackle by De Ligt, but ends up... Well, not a tackle, I would say interception. It was a very good interception by this De Ligt, I would say. Long ball, and there's Lamptey, De Ligt, Lamptey, De Ligt. Long ball from De Ligt to Florian, and Florian gets it in there. Bellingham, Esteves, Bellingham, Stockbridge, Lamptey, Bellingham. He drops it. Bellingham has been good today, but Stockbridge, what are you doing today? You're getting very tired. There is a good chance that he'll be substituted already at half-time. I think it's Patrick Favre, or I put Favre on the left and bring Florian Wirtz into the center. I haven't really decided. I guess I'll decide once we are there. Let's see. Pedro, Chu, Bellingham, Adeyemi. Oh, Lamptey, Mbappe, Esteves. Oh, he hits the post. Come on. We played well. played very good, but we've had some unfortunate... Oh, there we go. Cost me a lot of money again. But, yeah, could be worth it. The players are going to develop. And now he's still on the transfers list, Mbappe. But nobody have offered to sign him. And, oh, look at that. And, of course, Mbappe is somebody that we would like to keep, but then we would need to negotiate about his contract and lower that. I don't think he's going to accept that. I haven't tried it, but I don't think he's going to accept a lower salary. So here's Estevez through, and Estevez! Thiago Estevez, 4-0. Brilliant. And yeah, I think I'm going to be putting Wirtz in. I've been discussing it with myself here now, in my brain I should say, because I haven't spoken out about it loudly. But I have been thinking about it quite a bit here. And I think it's going to be Stockbridge out, Favre comes in, Favre takes the left side, and Wirtz go into the center. Here we go. Ooh! Close to 5-0. Now this is a good result, and if we can keep it up like this, I mean, I'm not saying that we're going to win with 8-0 or something like that, but if we can keep this scoreline, or maybe score a goal or two more and keep a clean sheet, I'm pretty sure we can play with a substandard team against them in the replay and still get a result that is going to go or get us through to the final. The problem will be, of course, I need to have a good defense. So I would need to have either Delict, or let's look at this, Adeyemi! Adeyemi, 5-0! Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I'm actually thinking maybe I should take out Delict in half-time as well. Put in Barachile. That means that Delict and Barachile has played one half each and might be fit enough to play together in the FA Cup. While Fofana will be on the bench in that case because he's going to be tired since he's going to play the entirety of this game. Estevez, ooh. So 5-0 and first half isn't over yet. But I made up my mind about 2 changes, as you know, and that's going to be interesting to see what we can do about that and how that will affect us in this game. Estevez, Mbappe, Adeyemi, Florian. Adeyemi! Oh, come on. He just stood there waiting for the ball, and when he got it, it was a very weak shot, I must say. Half-time, and let's go into tactics, because we're going to do the changes now. And Delict coming off, Barachile coming on, Stockbridge going off. We do have Alfie Devine, actually. Let's go for Alfie Devine. Can we do this? No, that's not going to make it better. It's the same. Doesn't matter who plays where, and I think I want him in the playmaking role. So I do have the possibility to rest Florian as well, if that's needed. Let's just see who gets tired here now. The most tired player we're going to be changing out after it, but yeah, Alfie Devine. That was a pleasant surprise that I'd forgotten about him. So yeah, let's go with. I'm happy. Oh, did I press confirm? I don't think I did that. Sometime I'm a bit weird. But he's in. Devine is there. But Chile's there, is supposed to be there anyway, so yep. Should be okay. Fofana gets it away, but here comes Southampton. But yeah, the changes has been done. That's good. Whew, was a bit afraid there. Come on, United. Let's see. Is anybody getting really tired? Well, Florian Wirtz is, but we can do some changes there. Davis is getting really tired as well. And the defense is, of course, something that could be a vital thing to have fresh in the replay game. So maybe I should be taking Davis out. Divine, Davis. Gets it in there. Esteves. Ooh. It's going to be tough with the strikers as well. We're using the two best strikers that we have. And I know Mbappe is getting tired. So, yeah, Davis, Wirtz, you're going to have to take care of yourself. Anthony Woodall is the one that's going to come in for Mbappe. So, Mbappe will be semi-fresh against Everton. Davis enter Esteves. And, yeah. No problem for their keeper. So Anthony Woodall has come on in. Let's look at this. Alayeme, Divine, Davis, Divine, Davis. Gets it to Bellingham, to Divine, to Bellingham. Oh, come on. Fofana, Bellingham. Esteves, Woodall, Lamptey. Florian, Davis. Davis moves up with the ball, gets the cross in, and Woodall! Ooh, that was a good header. Just above the bar. Here comes Southampton. 5-0. And, ooh, let's look at this. This isn't looking... thank you. I'm going to tell them to focus again here now. You don't want to let any goals in. 5-0 is a good opportunity for me to use some reserve players in the replay. But my team is very tired now, and the question is, who of these will be fit enough to play in the FA Cup game against Everton? I'm thinking maybe some of the more important players like Jude Bellingham and Davis. Oh, look at that! Alphonso Davies gets to score as well. But yeah, Davis, Bellingham, and Adeyemi, I might be giving time off from training these 2 days here now, that is in between. So they'll just get to rest those 2 days, and hopefully that will put them fresh enough to play against Everton. It's going to be a tough game, and it's going to be the last game of this episode, the game against Everton. So I hope we can do it. Here's Fofana, here's Davis, Fofana, Barachile, Bellingham, Lamptey, Barachile, Divine, Adeyemi, Florian Wirtz to Woodall. Woodall, it's there. 6-0. 7-0, sorry. I forgot about Davis' goals, of course. 7-0. And yeah, there's going to be a load of reserve players. The team that we had pretty much against West Bromwich should be able to be good enough not to lose with 7-0, that's for sure. So, yeah, we're going to do with a lot of reserves in that game, that's for sure. And that means that with the league game after that, we'll have some fresh legs on the star players. So 7-0 against Southampton here. We're having a good time at the moment. And I guess I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here, last game of this episode, at home to Everton, the FA Cup. Let's move in and have a look at what we can use today. Oh, it looks like the entire team is looking quite promising. Yeah. He's wanted by Juventus, among others. I don't think I need to do any changes, actually. Not even Barachile, or maybe I should. Fofana looks a little tired. Yeah, he looks tired. He said he was match fit, and he looked tired. So let's take out Fofana right now and put in Barachile, and we'll have Fofana on the bench, so don't think that should be a problem. They're all match fit. Jude Bellingham was very tired, but the rest has really gotten them up, because I rested a lot of players for 2 days. Adeyemi, Mbappe, Florian, Andy, Jude, Thiago, Alphonso Davies. I think those were the players I rested for 2 days here in between. So yeah, it looks promising. Let's move into this and see what we can do today. We're not going to have... Ooh, we have less players on the bench. Are we going to have so many defensive players? We can't bring in Woodall if we do this. I think we're going to do like this, because Garnacho can play both right and left. So if something happened there, we can use Garnacho, and then we have Woodall to play in the attack if something happens there. So let's go into this and hope for the best, I guess. Try to fight this game off. We're going with the assistant's recommendation here, and kick off and skip. Here we go. Can we beat Everton again? We have beaten them 1 time this season in the league. Now it's the FA Cup, the 3rd round. Branthwaite, they told me in the news here before the game that he will be their key player. So hopefully we will take care of that pretty good. We're just going to have to wait and see. It's an unwritten page so far. Lamptey to Estevez, Lamptey to Bellingham, Stockbridge, Mbappe, 1-0 Manchester United. Mbappe scores and cost us a lot of money, but it could be worth it. Look at that. Incredible. I think it's £76,000 he gets for just scoring a goal. I mean, that's more than I make in 2 years. I need to work more than 2 years to get the money that he makes just by scoring his goal, and then he has his salary above that. It's incredible. The earnings has really it's become ridiculous, to be honest, and it is costing the consumers a lot of money. I mean, that's why you'll have to have so many different paying subscriptions to different channels and stuff like that, because they need to sell everything at a high price, because everybody's going to earn a lot of money. And yeah, so I feel they should earn good money, but I think it's become ridiculous, the amount of money they make now, to be honest. They earned too little, to be honest, in the 80s and 90s, or the early 90s. I What I've learned is that Matthew Le Tissier played for Southampton, was one of the best paid players when Premier League started, and he had somewhere around £3,000 or £4,000 a week in salary, and look at them now. It's ridiculous amount of money that they make now, and people that are watching the games and people that are actually playing games like this have to pay for it, because the clubs all need. Oh, let's look at this. Adeyemi. Oh, the clubs needs the money, so everything from TV things and stuff, and I think that's the bad thing about the oil money that has coming to football, is that once they leave, the financial situation of the football could go bankrupt, because there is. Oh, look at that! Stockbridge makes it 3. It seems to be a good day for us today as well. That's good. Good way to end this episode. But as I said about the salaries and about the sheikhs and all the oil money, I should say, it is, of course, it's going to hurt the clubs at the end. Because sooner or later, with everything happening in the world, sooner or later, people will not be able to afford to have all these channels and stuff like that, because it's going to cost too much, and it will kill itself. Football will kill itself if it continues in this way. And yeah, but as I said, I do believe that they should make good money. We know that there is a very small chance for them to have. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that again! To have a career after the football. But to be honest, the ones that makes the highest money will always be making a lot of money. They will do commercials and stuff like that. Like, yeah, so they won't be affected by it. It will be the more basic players. They will struggle, because first of all, they will not earn as much money as the top players, of course, when they play football. And then when their career is over, they must actually try to find a job after that. They are not going to be players with huge modeling contracts and commercial contracts or something like that. So, yeah. Look at that! Esteves! It's 4-0! Now, we've spoken too much about the finances here. Let's just leave it at that, and I hope that you agree with me when it comes to that thing, that it has become too much money in football. So, yeah. Things are going good here. Half an hour, and we're 4-0 up against Everton in the FA Cup, which is very welcomed. I think we've played very well, and it's a good goal by Thiago there. And he's been a fresh sort of air to come in. Lost for words there, I'm sorry, but it's nice to see. And yeah, the problem is, of course, that I might have taken too many right midfielders in. I'm constantly looking for new young players to bring into the club, of course, to develop. So, and sometimes you just can't say no to players, even though you already have some good players in that position. Mbappe, Adeyemi. Esteves. Oh, Adeyemi. But as I do believe that Esteves might be, what I've seen from him now, looking at his star rating and see how he plays and everything here, I believe that there's a good opportunity that Esteves will be a new Ronaldo or something, a new Cristiano Ronaldo. It could be. I'm not sure, of course, but he looks so promising and plays so well. And what is he? 18 or something like that? Let's have a look. No, I can't. It's not in this version of the game or this skin so that I can see how old he is. I'm gonna do it here if we have the 19. He's 19 years old and is playing like he is. I think he's gonna be a superstar, and maybe we'll just have to hope that we still have a job then, because we are in the midst of rejuvenating the team. We are still trying to get rid of Mbappe, and yeah, we want to, of course, to fix the financial situation we are in, and if we want to fix that, Mbappe is, of course, the player that we need to try and get rid of, because he cost us way too much. Let's see if I remember after the game, when we're going to go through with our little summary of this episode. Let's see if we can go into Kylian Mbappe and look at his contract and see how much it's cost us every single week and every single goal he scores and so on and so forth. So yeah, because we are still losing a lot of money. I think we were 80 million in the red at the moment, which isn't good. But yeah, last season we fixed it by selling Savald and Šeško. This January window we don't have anybody to sell more than Mbappe, so we're trying to get him sold, but there's nobody that is interested in him. Here's Adeyemi. He puts it in. Now we have gotten offers for Adeyemi, £40 million. They wanted to pay me for him, but I'm not selling Adeyemi. He's too important for us, and he's still a young lad, so we don't know what will happen there. Jadon Sancho has decided not to sign a contract with us. That's been done for this entire season, and his contract runs out after this season. He is now negotiating with, among others, Barcelona, and I don't know if I'm going to play him more this season or if I'm just going to put him, well, maybe not even put him in the under-23. Let's just have him in the first team, and he will be without games, and he might be getting worse for the next season. I don't know. Or maybe we'll use him to try and get that last season out of him, where we can, perhaps he could be a good card for us to play in the Champions League, and maybe he can help us win it just another season here now. And I know that if we sell Mbappe, if we manage to sell Mbappe, I know that it's going to be some problems. Ooh, look at that. Because we're going to have a hard time, because the young lads are not ready to play as well. Thiago Esteves is, but he's no striker, but he's a good player though. But oh, look at this. Okay. And yeah, but I do feel that we have a lot of tired players. I think Florian Wirtz going to have to go off. So Garnacho, Mbappe is really tired as well. And we have a lot of tired players here. We can't take out him, so we're going to take out Bellingham for Divine. So let's see what this can do. 5-0 up. 30 minutes to go. 35 for 25. Oh, let's look at this. Florian. Oh, didn't get to score before he's going to leave because he's going off the pitch now. So yeah, but he did score 2 goals before he left it. Esteves. Ooh, Woodall. Oh, come on. You can't shoot on the keeper if you want to score. But yeah, Christensen for Everton. Oh, here comes Everton. Ooh, this isn't looking good. And good save by De Gea. Everton might be getting into the game here now. Garnacho. Garnacho again. Gets it in there. Woodall is there, but no. I have high hopes for Woodall as well to be a striker. Oh, let's look at this. Oh, they get to score. Don't like that. I mean, I think it's very bad from the defense to not be securing his clean sheet. I'm sad about that. Alphonso Davies, you need to work harder there. Oh well, he's not had a good game today. Maybe he's a bit tired, I guess. Very bad game. Very badly done there. But good from the Everton player. I shouldn't be taking it away from them. Here's Lamptey to Divine. Gets it into Esteves. Oh, there's number 6. Thiago Esteves. Can we call him the new Cristiano Ronaldo? Esteves. 19 years old, and I have a small feeling I want to put shirt number 7 on him for the next season, to be honest. So we're just gonna have to wait and see until the season is over and the next season starts, and we will see if we will change his shirt number. 6-1 in this FA Cup game, and next episode we're going to start out with a replay game against Southampton, and we're going to use a couple of reserve players in that game. We're going to rest some of the stars. I'm pretty sure Stockbridge won't be playing. Adeyemi won't be playing. Garnacho with a good chance there. Lamptey, Delict, Barachile, Davies, Esteves. There's loads of players that will be rested in the next game. So I guess Schmidt will be back to play in the defense together with Fofana, if they are fresh enough or healthy enough. There's Davies, Garnacho, Davies gets the ball in there. Divine is there, but no. Adeyemi chasing the ball. Gets it to Lamptey. Lamptey home to Delict. Delict to Barachile. Up to Stockbridge. To Divine. To Woodall. Stockbridge. Oh, that was a bad pass. But yeah, not much to do about that now. The game is over. We win it 6-1. And what a nice way to end this episode. 6-1. Outstretched arms and comprehend. That's blown away. We were brilliant today. It was a very good game against a team that is supposed to be one of the top teams in the league. When we beat them last time, it was we were fighting for the top of the table place. Now it's Liverpool that we're going to face in the next league game that we play. Let's just look through here. And we receive 83,000, which is, as you're going to be seeing. And we'll lend out Mike Clark. I'm not playing to make a real difference. That's interesting. Shea had a quiet game. Played fairly quiet game. Bellingham fitness concern. I don't think we're going to have to be concerned about that because he's going to be resting the next game. Stockbridge played very well. Here we go. We're going to start with the finances. Look at this. £82.5 million in the red. Now that is something that we need to fix in some way or another. We've done a huge loss here, so I guess we've paid for some players. Schmidt, among others, and the goalkeeper, of course. The goalkeeper, I forget about that stupid deal. But yeah, let's hope he develops into a really good goalkeeper. Or I've done something really stupid. I'm just going to have to wait and see. Hot prospect is actually Samuel Schmidt for us, so that's interesting. I would love to build up this to be a 5-star as well. But, of course, as you know, we have no opportunity to do that now. League history, look at this. When did I take over? It wasn't this season, was it? It wasn't that. I think we took over this one, right? We ended up 2nd position, or was it this? It's called Football Manager 22, so it's got to be this one, 21-22. So we finished the first season in 2nd position, and then we have 4 straight winnings. So, and I'm hoping for a 5th. So, yeah. Loads of pending transfers here. Sancho going away to Inter or Barcelona. We won't get a single dime for that. So, yeah, loads of problems there. And let's see the competitions. We are certainly quite a lot of points. 7 points ahead of Liverpool there, which is nice. We're going to play Borussia Dortmund in February, end of February, when the Champions League starts up again. We won the UEFA Super Cup. We are through in the FA Cup. We are going to play a replay game against Southampton, and we're going to face, if we manage to keep that 7-0, which I'm feeling quite comfortable that we will play either Liverpool or Newcastle in that final. And we all remember the heartbreaking loss on penalties against Liverpool in the Community Shield there. We don't want to remember that, but we do. And in the next episode, we're going to have Southampton away in the Carabao Cup. We're going to have Liverpool at home in the league. And we're going to have West Ham away in the league. So that's interesting. And going to be probably be a good episode as well. It's going to be interesting to see what we can do against Liverpool. So we really do need to rest a lot of players again when we play against Southampton. Try to have as fresh and good team as possible to put on the pitch against Liverpool, because we want to win that, of course. Medical Center, current injuries. We do have Mbappe out for about 2 days. Drew Warburton will be out for another 2 weeks. Jadon Sancho is out for another 2 weeks. But he's in light training, so we could take a risk on him, because what do we care if he, even if he gets an injury that would end his career, we wouldn't care, would we? So if we get some real problems with fatigue and stuff like that, I am going to use him if I have to. Maybe I'll use him against Southampton, see what happens. Training, they are training quite well, as you can see here. That's good. Tactics. You know my tactics here. Let's go into Kylian Mbappe, as I said. And let's have a look at his contract. 400,000 per week, which is a lot of money, of course. Remaining loyalty bonus is 9 million. Appearance fee, he gets 80,000 just to be on the pitch, and then 75,000 every time he scores. If he gets into the team of the year, he gets 800,000. If he's on the bench not being used, he gets another 20,000. And yeah, if he scores 15 goals, he gets 1.7 million. If he scores 20 goals, he gets another 425,000. And if we sell him, he gets 20% of the sell. So yeah, I would really love to get rid of him. And he's 28 as well, so he's supposed to be at his peak right now. Oh, he's from Monaco. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. They paid 159 million for him. Holy smokes. Did they get any money now that Real bought him in real life? Holy smokes. That is actually very interesting that they paid that much money. I didn't know that. I certainly didn't know that. And he hasn't won them the Champions League yet. He never did, I should say, because yeah, he's left now for Real. I think it is, right? Anyway, that's interesting. And so, yeah, we want to get rid of him. Let's see if we can offer him to clubs today. And see if anybody is interested. Because of course we need to get rid of that salary. It's way too high for us. Let's go into the squad here, and I think we have the contracts here. 275,000 for De Gea is considering he's a 3 stars. He's only a 3 stars player. I think that's a bit high in his salary. 100,000 there. 240 for De Ligt, which is more reasonable. I think that's way too much for Barachile. Why did I pay that? And 400,000 for Alphonso Davies. Maybe we should consider selling him as well. But yeah, that means that we'll have the youth player Joseph Webb and Drew Warburton to fight for that position. And are they ready for that? I don't know. I do believe that Drew Warburton could be at least as good as Alphonso Davies when you're looking at the star rating here. So, yeah, there could be that we try to sell him as well, mostly because he does earn a lot of money. Is he having a lot of clauses as well that makes him do a lot? Appearance fee for 77,000. Assist on 72, clean sheet 72, team of the year 850, unused sub. Oh, come on. Maybe we should sell him as well. And there are teams interested in this player. I know that. Let's just see where that is. You can see it in information here, I guess. We should go transfer status. Yeah, Juventus is interested, but they don't have the money, do they? I don't think they have the money to buy him. But that's a lot of money he has in salary. Jude Bellingham, I think he's worth his 300,000. I think if he wants to get, if he's gonna demand more money, I think it's time to sell him as well. Is he 23? Yes, he's 23, so still a long way for his contract or his youth for him to raise his money. Stockbridge 120 might be a bit too high for a player with that with his youth and his quality, and his contract runs out next season. Oh, we're gonna have to negotiate about with him as well. And there's Mbappe with his 400,000. Florian Ritz with 210,000. Adeyemi under 200,000, only 190. That's good. 55 on him. Bouget has 75. Wesley Fofana 210. 40 on Joseph Webb. Here we go, a little more decent salaries, which wouldn't be a problem. Govidosi has 140. That's a little high for a youth player like that. Jadon Sancho 250. So that's a salary that's going to disappear after this season. And we're going to try and see. I don't know if he's negotiated, if he's done end of contract, recent offers. No. So let's offer to clubs. And if we're lucky, Barcelona puts in an offer or something, and they, I don't think they are, but if they're desperate to get him, they'll make a bid. And maybe we can get some money for him. 2-3 million perhaps. So we do have couple of players earning way too much money, in my opinion. I think David De Gea with almost 300,000. I don't think he should be there. I am considering he has one more year left on his contract. I don't know. Let's have a look if we can do this. Let's go in here. Contract. Offer new contract. And immediately no. End of season. Long-term aim for the club. We want to see progress made towards the club. Win a domestic cup. Yeah, of course, no problem. Suggest this, but we're going to lower his salary, and we're going to see if he's going to be, well, 230. That's good, but let's see if we can get it down to 200. And parents' fee, let's try to get that down to 80. You know what? We're going to be real sticklers here, because he's at the end of his contract. Are we going to... Well, let's have that, and he can have the loyalty bonus. We're going to go like this, and he can have the 2 years if we want to. He wants Team of the Year bonus. He's not going to make that, so let's do that. He's not going to get a yearly wage raise. That's and he's not considered in the international, what I believe. So let's give him that. Let's suggest that. He says yes, and that would be a lowering of 75,000. In his wages, and that would be good. It's not going to take effect until the end of the season, of course, but I think he has another season to give us. I'm pretty sure of that. And Ferguson or Sidel, whomever of them that's going to try and take over after that, is of course in need of getting experience before they can take his position still. And that's why I have this plan, that if I can get Adam Ferguson lent out, preferably the remainder of this season and the entire next season, and he can be a first choice keeper at that team, he will get games so that he can hopefully develop and reach 2.5, 3 stars, and then the season after that he can take over as first keeper for us, or Sidel if but Sidel is only 18, so he'll get a little more time to develop, and once Adam Ferguson comes back, it might be time for Sidel to go out on loan to develop. So, but for now he's going to stay at the club, because he's going to probably be the keeper. That is, or the Kelly Bona is a really good one as well in the promising there, and he's 20. So yeah. Well, maybe he will be the reserve keeper if we get Adam Ferguson lent out now. So yeah, because he needs to get games as well. Oh well, let's move on up here to the home button. 3 days away, we're going to play Southampton away in that Carabao Cup semi-final second leg. We have a 7-0 lead, which means that we should be winning that. We should go through there. Disappointed by the West Bromwich game, of course, even though we used a lot of reserves. Other than that, I think it's been a good episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I have. Do like, subscribe, leave a little comment and share with your friends. And stay safe, have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.